Happy Thursday, everybody. I am joined here by a Tonka truck, and I hope you guys are having a great day. I look forward to seeing you guys for our Google Hangout today at 10 o'clock. So, let's take a look at some other things for today. Real quick, we'll fly through this. Make sure you're taking a look at the IXL things from Miss Summerfeld and from myself, as well as we got our class hangout today at 10 o'clock. I'll let you guys know where that is. I got a couple surprises for you, so I hope you tune in. Drive up and get your free lunch and breakfast. Let me know if you have any questions at all. Make sure you're staying home and staying safe. Math, make sure you're doing Prodigy and IXL. If you have any questions on those IXL standards, please let me know. Reading, you've got AR and IXL. Social studies, check out the video from this week as well as last week. So make sure you look at the one from last week as well. It's really important that you guys do that. And take a look at the specialists posts as well. I've gone through these and I think you guys have a pretty good idea, but if you have any questions, please let me know. Notice there's videos posted about all of these in Class Dojo. There's YouTube videos, all on my channel and different things, and two videos for an additional video for division. So take a look at that one as well if you have any questions about any of these. Otherwise, let me know and I can help you out as well. And now, Shredderman, meet the gecko, the third one. Let's take a look at what's happening today. If you remember where we left off, we had Nolan was able to catch the mole in the act. And now we'll continue. We had an argument on the way home. Mom thought I should turn the movie clip over to the police right away. No way, I told her. It'll give away who Shredderman is. Dad, who now spent some time in the superhero trenches, didn't know whose side to be on. But Nolan, he said as we drove away from Old Town, the whole point of being a superhero is to help people. But Dad, I said back, if they know I'm Shredderman, it's all over. I can't help anyone anymore, ever again. He does have a point, Eve, my dad said to my mom. But Steven, that man ruined, who knows what all he ruined. He's probably on his way back to wherever he came from right now. I know, but I do think we should give it a little more thought, okay? Mom frowned. Dad drove. I held tight to my backpack. When we got home, Mom and Dad went to the kitchen to make dinner. What they were really doing, though, was still arguing about what to do. I slammed a few plates around the table, scattered some forks and cups, and charged down to my room. No way was I going to let them unmask me. I booted up my computer. I logged onto the internet. I clicked on the web and mail icons. But in the middle of getting my camera ready, I stopped. Emails were being delivered. Flick, 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 flick. They were flying in, pouring in. When the screen finally stopped scrolling new emails, the status bar said, you have 102 new messages. Wow. The subject line of some were regarding mole alert. Some were replies to forwarded mole alerts. Some were replies to mole alerts that had been forwarded 3, 5, 17 times. My mole alert had been to New York, Maine, Illinois, North Dakota, Alabama, Oregon, Mississippi, Texas, Ohio, Massachusetts, Missouri, Timbuktu. I did a real quick search and learned something new. There really is a Timbuktu. It's in West Africa. Wow. You know you're a bad guy if people hate you from Timbuktu. And they did. I blazed through enough replies to know that they were all pretty much the same thing. You rock, Shredderman. Keep it up. Oh, yeah. I could smell dinner cooking. That was a chicken? No time to lose. I downloaded the fire sprinkler clip. I attached it to a new email, one that would go to everyone. I typed mole caught in the act in the subject line. Then I wrote a short message. The attached clip is raw footage. There has been no image manipulation. What you see is Joel the Mole Bowl did at a location shoot for the Gecko and Sticky in Cedar Valley today. Damage and expenses are still being assessed, and the mole is still on the loose. Help stop him. Forward this to every journalist you know. Let's put this menace out of business. Yours in truth and justice, Shredder Man. I was just finishing up when there was a knock at my door. No, I called. The door opened anyway. I said no. The room went dead quiet and cold. Mom and Dad were both standing in the doorway. They crossed their arms. They frowned. Finally, my dad said, "We don't appreciate that tone of voice, Nolan." "But we'd already decided to let you do what you thought was right," my mom said. "After all, it is your clip," Dad added. But, my mom interrupted, "we don't ever want to hear you talk to us in that tone of voice again. Do you hear me? If being Shredder Man means that you think you can shred on us, well, we'll put a stop to that right here and now." I'm sorry, Mom," I said. I was about to say, "I thought that you were going to try to stop me," only right then something thumped on my knee, wiggled up to my thigh, crossed over my chest, and faster than you can say Charles Babbage, he was gripping on the shoulder, looking around the room. I couldn't believe my eyes. I was nose to nose with Sticky. Chapter 13, Stowaway Gecko. My mother screamed. My father held her shoulders and said, "Take it easy, Eve. It's just a gecko." I grinned at Sticky. I said, "Hiya, Sticky. What you doing here?" "Sticky?" my mom gasped. "That's Sticky?" I looked her way. "Who'd you think it was, Mom?" "But he must have stowed away in my backpack." I was petting him with my index finger, softly, slowly, back along the top part of his head. I smiled at him, careful not to show my teeth. "Didn't you, boy?" He looked right at me, and I swear he smiled back. Nolan," my dad whispered, "don't you think you should catch him?" "Did you see that, Dad? Did you see that?" "See what?" I looked back at Sticky. He wasn't smiling anymore. Now his head was going side to side, like he was shaking it, telling me no. Never mind," I said to my dad. Then I eyed Sticky like, "Was that what you wanted, boy?" His mouth curved back, and then he nodded. I swear, he nodded. My mom said, "Your dad was suggesting you catch him, Nolan, before he runs away?" I laughed. "He's not going anywhere." I turned back to Sticky. "Are you, boy?" Sticky climbed down my collar. He stuck his nose in my ear. It tickled like crazy. "Hey, hombre, what's up?" "What?" Had Sticky just whispered in my ear? All of a sudden, Sticky whipped around and sat on my shoulder backward. I looked around, and there was my dad, leaning in right behind me, grinning. "Don't show your teeth, Dad. He'll think you want to eat him." "What I want," my mom said firmly, "is for you to catch him." Dad reached up to do it, but like lightning, Sticky jumped off my shoulder. He zoomed across the floor, up the wall, across the ceiling, and that's where he stopped, upside down, 8 feet up, right in the middle of my ceiling. Dad closed the door. Mom put her hands on her hips and leaned her head way back. "What makes him able to do that?" she asked. "Suction cups?" "Geometry," I answered, looking up at the world's raddest reptile. "Geometry?" "Yeah, their feet are covered with millions of little hairs that split into hundreds of even tinier hairs. Each of their feet has like a billion tiny hairs." "So what does that have to do with geometry?" my dad asked. He was moving a chair underneath Sticky. "Yeah," my mom added. "Sounds like they need a hairstylist." "Mom, it's the angle at the toe curls hairs contact the surface, and they can adjust the angle by curling and uncurling their toes." I pointed to the ceiling. "See him? He's getting a better grip right now." Dad was up on a chair now, reaching for Sticky. Slowly, 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 his hand went up. But just as he was about to grab him, Sticky scampered away. Across the ceiling, down the wall, under my desk, up my leg, across my chest, around my neck. Then he perched right up on my shoulder. "Hiya, Sticky," I said. "Having fun?" "Nolan," Mom whispered. "Catch him." "He's not going anywhere, are you, boy?" Sticky grinned. "Are you refusing to catch him, Nolan?" My mom was not sounding too friendly. "He trusts me, Mom. If I try to catch him, he'll run off and never come back." Mom looked at Dad. Dad looked at Mom. They had one of their silent conversations, and then Dad said, "So let's get you in the car." I almost worried, "Why?" But I knew why. Sticky wasn't mine. He wasn't the gecko's. "What about dinner?" my mom asked. "I think it's more important right now," my dad said. "It won't take long." "Give me 1 minute, okay?" I wiggled my computer mouse to get rid of the screensaver and whispered to Sticky, "Check it out." I played the fire sprinkler clip for him, then whispered, "I'm sending this to people at newspapers and television stations all over the country. We're going to put the mole out of business. Cool, huh?" Sticky was checking out the screen, watching my every move. "All I have to do is click send." I smiled at him. "Ready?" Sticky's nose bobbed up and down. "Okay, here it goes," I said. And with a click, whoosh, my message went zipping to computers all around the country. Even across the world, to Timbuktu. Dad nudged Mom with his elbow and cleared his throat. "You're not afraid of Sticky there, will... You're not afraid Sticky will tell people that you're Shredder Man?" I blinked at him. Then at Sticky. Uh-oh. Sticky was grinning at me. "You won't, will you, boy?" Sticky just kept on grinning. What had I been thinking? "It's top secret," I whispered to him. "Don't breathe a word of this to anyone, okay?" Sticky's grin got bigger. Oh, triple O. People think I'm smart? Ha! I just given away my secret identity to a hairy-toed klepto. Then next chapter is chapter 14, The Boys Who Talk to Geckos. And we'll pick that up tomorrow, so make sure you tune in for that. I hope you guys are having a great week. I look forward to seeing you for a Google Hangout. I hope I see you tomorrow for a video, and then we'll have a great weekend. So have a great time, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.